Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, guys? We're out here.
Today we're going to let them cook again. It's fall time. We're getting a little cozy, get ready for those holidays. So we're trying to see how we can keep the oven and stovetop on to keep our house warm and look at kind of fun food we can make with it.
Yes, Mama. We got Jess. We got Chef Watson out here. Dr. Chef as she goes by.
Chef.
I feel like Jess is giving like 90s
fall.
Vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it.
Put in a Sears catalog. We love it.
It's chill.
We're going to throw it over to them. They're going to talk about what
are we
cooking today. And we're going to talk about other things, other uses for this recipe as well.
Over to
shout
y'all.
over you guys.
Hello.
Hey, Jess, how are ya?
So good. Are you excited to be here today?
I am. This is a great recipe that I use in my plant-based cooking class. And when we first used this book is Ottolenghi's Flavor.
Ooh.
So it's not a traditional, let's say, plant-based or vegetarian cookbook, but it really emphasizes flavor. So I was really excited when this recipe came up because we think of cauliflower as a typical kind of vegetarian entree, but this one really brings in a lot of color and flavor, and it's great for fall.
I love it. Yeah, you can definitely see there's different depths of flavor happening at different stages of the cooking. I like that it's not necessarily broken down to like, this is a vegetarian recipe. It's a recipe and we can make it and it sounds tasty.
Absolutely. So should we go ahead and get started then?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, I'm going to start off with the sauce that goes on top. So it's cauliflower steaks. It's a butterbean puree, so kind of like mashed potatoes, but a little better for you. More fiber, more flavor, more creamy, but without dairy necessarily. So, and on top, we're going to have a chimichurri sauce. So chimichurri is traditionally Argentinian, goes on top of meat. So as we're replacing the meat with cauliflower, it's still good for the steak approach. So I've got some chopped herbs in here,
Nice.
Parsley, cilantro, and just to make it a really simple sauce. So I'm going to take some chopped jalapeno, give it a little bit of heat.
Spicy.
Okay. You might see a chimichurri make an appearance.
Chimichurri. Love that. So some garlic that I've grated on a microplane, make it super easy. And then for a little astringency, a little acidity, we've got some red wine vinegar.
Love it.
Going to combine all those together. So, and it's going to almost end up like, right now it's like almost like a salad. But as it sits here with the vinegar, it'll wilt a little bit. And then I'm going to take some olive oil. This is not going to be cooked in any way, so you want to use something that tastes really good. But use whatever you've got. And we're going to make more of a sauce that we can pour over. So it's kind of a rough chop right now, but just make it, let it sit aside. It'll wilt down a little bit while you're cooking the steaks.
Okay.
So I'll finish mixing this here.
Beautiful.
I love chimichurri.
No,
Chimichurri?
looks buzzing.
So fresh.
What other dishes would you have a chimichurri with? Like steaks, obviously.
Steaks, anything, I think it would be anything that would be meaty, heavy, rich with a lot of fat. The acidity, the freshness of the herbs would really kind of cut through that and give it a really balanced dish.
Okay.
So I think you could probably it would be really interesting on top of like a cheese quesadilla situation,
Ooh.
something like that that's rich.
Ooh.
Definitely like steak fajitas.
Gotcha. Something to like brighten it up.
Something to brighten it
Okay.
up. So probably the opposite texture I could think of for this would be like hamburger helper beef stroganoff. So it's salty and rich and heavy. And then you put something bright and fresh and tangy on top. A nice
Use for
contrast of
chimichurri.
flavors.
Good New Year's resolution.
There you go.
And it goes with the cauliflower. Are there any other vegetables you would like experiment with this?
That's a fun question.
With this recipe?
With
Or
like a
just chimichurri in
chimichurri.
general?
What
the
veggies
chimichurri.
would you put it on?
I've definitely done like a chimichurri vinaigrette.
Oh,
Nice. That way,
cool.
like if you have
Salady.
chimichurri hanging out, and you're like, I don't want all these fresh herbs I have to go to waste. Buzz it up and get a vinaigrette base.
Yeah.
Something tasty.
You need
I
this
think-
recipe.
Yeah.
The other thing, I bet this would also work well with like a portobello mushroom.
Ooh,
Again, the
yeah.
kind of meaty, rich kind
Yeah.
of flavors, and this would help
Definitely.
balance it out.
Speaking of like marinade base too.
Oh,
You can just
fantastic.
like rub it on anything really.
Okay. A tofu.
Another idea I've seen, I have a recipe I use at home that's a roasted, almost like a roasted vegetable salad, also good for fall, but it's got black beans and sweet potatoes. And then this kind of thing, could mix it in with it and make a nice salad dressing too.
Yes, I love that. I feel like that's like how the recipe is in general, like just using what you have and moving and grooving with it. You're like, we don't have a red chili, we have a jalapeno. I like it.
Okay.
Nice. Well, we'll move on to the steaks, I suppose. I'll get my pan hot, actually. I should have started with that. So that way we get a good sear on them.
Heat it up.
No, heat it up. Spice it up. I'll start with a little bit of lubrication. And that way it has something those spices can stick to when I sprinkle.
Is this like olive oil or?
This one
oil?
isn't olive oil,
Okay.
but I think this one's been treated a little, so it does have a little bit more of a higher smoke point.
Ooh.
There's like different refines that you can get versus like that extra virgin cold pressed, like
Period.
well, not like a hot pan.
What's your favorite smoke weight?
My favorite smoke point is, we were talking about clarified butter earlier. That's quite delightful.
Okay.
Have
Have you ever been asked this question before in your life?
actually, last night, so
That's insane.
I teach part-time, and my apprentices, we were talking about smoke points and, denaturing olive oils and what that means. And it gets pretty
Okay.
sciencey pretty quick. And next thing you know, you're like, listen, I just would like to eat the oil.
That's crazy having a little smoke point week.
Yeah. Avocado oil, yes.
Yeah.
And I know like there's a lot of fear right now about seed oils. I feel like a lot of it's unfounded.
Normalize
Because,
seed
like,
oils.
Yeah, I feel like in 10 years, someone's going to be like, actually, it was wonderful and we did great things with it.
You mean like fat in general?
yeah. The continuous fat debate, let me tell you.
Right.
What seasonings we're putting in right now?
Oh, that's a great call. So salt, pepper, and then some smoked paprika.
Ooh,
That will
okay.
really give that depth of
Paprika.
flavor, especially while it's kind of like caramelizing on the cauliflower, releasing all the sugars in there.
Awesome.
They'll be best friends. Although it does stain. But it keeps you in season,
What is a butterbean, by the way? I feel like I've never heard of this bean.
Of a butter bean?
Yeah.
It's actually a lima bean.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wild? It's just a American lima bean. Pretty rich and buttery. It has a little bit of a sweeter flavor. I also would really like a cannelli bean for this.
Yeah.
That one has a more of a toasty base to it.
Mm.
But again, it's one of those recipes, like if you've got a thing of beans sitting out in your pantry, just go for it. I think that's a good call.
Versatile beans.
Yeah. So you can kind of see my smoke point on there. That's like just
Smoke.
right. So I'm going to bring that heat from high down to medium and throw my steaks in.
Okay.
Ooh, the
Sizzle.
sound, the ASMR.
Oh, man down. That's okay. We'll eat those niblets as like Scooby snacks.
There you go. Put that side down.
Yeah. Okay. So then while that works, I guess we'll start on our butter beans. Make that
Okay.
fluff. I'm gonna wash up real quick.
A wash break. I feel like I didn't know beans were so different.
I didn't either.
Like this is crazy.
Oh.
Bean education.
Yes, but
Beanication.
we'll use
have
it
a
for
bean
aesthetics
episode.
for now.
We
Yeah.
should.
I love
I'll
beans.
watch these while you cook.
I love it. There we
I'll
go.
babysit the cauliflower.
Do beans have different protein weights? Or are they pretty similar?
A lot of them are like
Like
around the
games.
same, but
Okay.
you can get nitty gritty with it. I always suggest adding it with a little bit of a starch,
Okay.
whether that's like a rice or maybe a farro, and that'll give you a better complete protein if you need to substitute a meat all the way.
Cool.
We'll bring it towards you. There
Smells
we go.
good. Here.
Let the
Smells
cauliflower
like
work for you.
cauliflower. But it-
So,
Could you do this with a purple cauliflower?
yeah, what's the difference between white, purple, gold cauliflowers?
honestly,
Just aesthetic.
it's
Okay.
aesthetic right now. It's what's most appealing to people.
Okay.
Most vegetables are more heirloom colors.
I see.
That's
That's a part of the day.
purple can be
Heirloom.
scary. Yeah.
Well, and cauliflower especially has a reputation for being not a colorful vegetable, So I think people, the more colorful something is, people are more excited to eat it, more appealing. So I think it's just, I don't think they've crossbred it with anything in particular. I think it just has more beta carotene in it for the golden cauliflower.
I think it's just got a nice little outfit on.
Yeah, just mixing it up.
Dressing it up for the holidays.
Yeah, that's cute.
Fall colors.
Although it's pretty fun when you need a blanch purple cauliflower and you'll add an acid to it and it turns that bright pink. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. You know what?
That's so
I
satisfying.
can't remember, but I think I have seen it. It's fun to play with the colors.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people look at cauliflower like, I don't like it. But if you change the color, they're like, I'm going to eat it now.
It's a good trick. If you don't like cauliflower, try a different color.
Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely. Or try doing something other than just boiling it. Don't boil it or steam it. Try something else. Stir fry it.
Air fry.
Air fried cauliflower. Yes, absolutely.
Cauliflower wings.
We could do cauliflower cutlets instead of steaks.
Tacos.
We could bread them and fry them.
Oh, that sounds so good. Like a little cornstarch dredging situation.
I'm going to turn off the heat here because these are going to continue to cook a little bit in the pan.
Smart.
So while Jess is making the puree, we'll use a different one here in just a second to make the sauce.
Love it.
And this is kind of like a fall dish that you could do with, I don't know, you're having company over for a fall holiday and they're vegetarian or vegan or something, you could cook this one for them.
Or if you just want a little sprinkle more vegetable on your table, throw it in with your meats.
100%.
More veggies.
More cauliflower. More chimichurri is what
More chimichurri.
chimichurri.
Right. Well, and that's a good point too. Don't be afraid to go outside the norm, right? You're like, well, it's Thanksgiving. Should I serve chimichurri? Why should you not?
Yes.
Right? Anything you can do, well, being a dietitian, anything to get more vegetables on the table. Even if they're fried, if it means that you're going to eat more vegetables, at least start there. But also, I think someplace like Thanksgiving or a holiday meal might be a really fun way to try this because there's so many other things to choose from. You're like, oh, I'm still safe. I can try this and I can still have what I like the best. And then whether it's turkey or stuffing. And then from there, you can just try it again later. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving every time.
Yeah. Or it could even be Thanksgiving inspired.
Yeah.
Add different ingredients that you might have on hand.
Okay.
So yeah, for this guy, we're just adding the beans.
Ooh,
I reserved the liquid.
Rings, chicken.
That way I can kind of better gauge how thick or thin I want my sauce to be.
You're going to pick customizable sauce.
Oh yeah. Saucy. I already have my garlic tossed in there too. Recipe calls for one large guy. I put 3 smaller boys in there because that's what I had. And then this is nutritional yeast. That kind of gives
Another
it that
good
depth
protein.
of
Depth of flavor, a little bit cheesy, a little bit of umami.
I love that.
And while she's doing that, I'm heating up these steaks. We're actually going to make a pan sauce with crushed garlic and butter. So as soon as this heats up where I can hear it sizzling, I'm going to start making this pan sauce. It's real hard to keep those steaks together. They like to break apart. I'm going to be basting these.
Baste it, baby.
I know, right? So I got garlic and I got the butter melting. I'm doing it over a low heat so that the butter doesn't break. So it's more of an emulsion, a little bit creamier texture that way. So we're going to keep pouring the butter and garlic on top of the steaks.
Is the heirloom in the room with us?
The air room. The base down. Base down, Tatiana.
Based it down.
It's all about the base.
Tatiana's
Oh, about the base. About the base.
So since I used crushed garlic, it's not minced. So the flavor of the garlic gets in there, but not necessarily the actual pieces. So it's like a flavored garlic butter I'm pouring on top.
So nice.
Yep.
What is basting? What does this mean?
Oh, what is basting? So basting is putting liquid on top to help keep it, our favorite word in the world, moist. So it doesn't dry out too much. And so it's like cooking underneath and on top at the same time with the hot liquid. And with the baste, you actually want to use a fat versus a water-based liquid because water-based liquids will actually make your stuff dry out.
Huh.
So that's why we're using the butter instead of say like a stock or something.
That's so
I
base.
know everybody's grandma's probably rolling in their grave using like their stock from their turkey to like baste, but that's what makes your turkey dry.
Yes, you want the fat. You want the fat in there on top, make it nice and rich and creamy. So I think
Beautiful.
this guy is all ready to go.
Nice.
Shall we
I've got our
play?
puree ready too. I know a food processor might not be very accessible for a lot of people, but you can use a blender. You can use a hand mixer at home if you have it. Whatever you have, make it work. Get creative. Yeah, I'm just put a little smear of this down,
Smear it up.
and that will have blend flavor, but also that extra protein.
It smells delicious.
Good for gains.
And it's the perfect bed to soak up all of those sauces.
Mm.
All right,
It'd be
let's put this
delicious.
guy right there, you think?
It's a little
Yeah.
pillow.
It is a
That
little
speaks
pillow.
to you.
Tuck it into bed. Get cozy
Right?
with it.
All right.
Yeah, do your blankie.
So I'm actually going to take, I don't have tweezers, so I'm going to do my best here.
No, that's fine. We like it rustic,
No,
you know,
I-
this time of
Like,
year.
I'm not
So,
even kidding. I feel like
We used a black plate on purpose so that you can actually see this. If you were to put
it's
this
so
on a
pretty, the
white plate,
contrast.
it would kind of get washed out with all the different colors. But now we have all of our different textures. We have the browning, we have the green for the chimichurri, all ready for the meal.
So very delightful, right? There we go. Money shot.
Okay.
Oh, amazing. Ah, bussin'. Based and bussin'.
Yeah, I can't
It
wait
does.
to try it.
Nothing beats melting butter for flavor,
Truly.
especially with garlic involved.
Yes.
Tis the season.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with
Yeah.
us.
Thank
I'm
you,
excited
Sha.
to try and dig it in.
I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna taste it now.
See you over there.
It smells
It
delicious.
smells so
Thank
good.
you,
I'm so
thank
excited.
Coming over there.
Yeah.
Oh, live.
We're
We'll
know.
do it
moving.
live. Like that
You
bit.
could,
You remember that meme from like 30
I have
years
butter
ago?
now, so that'll help.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, a fresh fork.
Okay, try and get
Oh, wow.
Jimmy
I'm
Cherry.
The
excited.
chimichurri.
The chimichurri sauce.
Chimichurri.
Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. Like this color, the white, the green, the
actually.
black.
Right?
Put this in a
All right,
bud.
let me give you guys a butter.
Okay.
The butter and garlic.
Whatever you want to do. I could just be an
There we
animal.
go.
It's
This
amazing.
is for you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna be an animal.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand.
What other sides would you do with this?
You could
Or
do
is
like
this the
a
whole thing?
a-
Like, is this your?
toasted farro risotto vibe would be good.
Okay.
I was thinking more along the lines of some kind of fruit, like a fruit salad or something with
That's
cranberries
fun.
for the season, of course,
Ooh.
or just something like fruity and acidic to kind of
Mhm.
offset the earthiness, the richness of the butter and the garlic.
I
That's
like
where
it.
I would go
Like
with
some
it.
poached pears would be
Oh,
nice.
there you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Put some cinnamon sticks in there.
Or a
Some
pear
beer would
salad
be
on
nice.
spinach.
Some beer
Spinach
would be
pear salad kind of
nice.
thing. Walnuts.
I love that. Oh, the walnuts. That would be
Good
great.
too.
What beer would you drink with this?
Like an Italian pilsner,
Okay.
something with like a little bit of hops, but also kind of just light and bready and delicious.
No, we like it. Get hoppy, get cozy.
I really like the citrus in the beans. It's
Yeah,
tasty.
that's super
Yeah.
bright.
Mhm.
It really brings out the chimichurri.
It does. They're very
Yeah, which is
complimentary.
fine.
This is
Yeah,
so
usually you
fun.
don't need to bring out chimichurri, but like it just like makes
Yeah.
it that much brighter and better.
Flavor
So
sandwich.
Mm.
I feel like what you're saying with the fruit aspect, I really like a sour. So like a sour
beer.
like a fruity sour
Ooh.
beer could go well.
Oh yeah. Love an IPA with it too.
Okay.
Or even if like a hard apple cider.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
wow.
actually be really good
Yeah,
for
why
the
not?
season, right?
That's actually
Don't
that's so
overcomplicate
fun.
it.
So it'd have the effervescence, carbonation to
Bring me
offset
to
the richness,
life.
but then have a little bit of sweet and sour to go with it.
Love it. Awesome.
Period. I think we did it.
Did
We'll see you
it.
guys
This is
next
for you
time.
to cook. Let them
Thanks
cook.
for
Now you
coming.
cook. Hi, welcome back. Gosh, that food bussin', bastin' and bussin'.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not a huge veggie lover. I like greens, but I've never really had like a cauliflower steak or something like that. But I did like this one. Very good.
And I don't know about you, I'm ready to drink about it.
Yes.
So what would we
Absolutely.
go well with this?
Okay, well, we're going to shift gears a little bit and we're going to be focusing on like late fall, kind of wintry type beers that are good for the holiday season.
Cozy beers.
Cozy beers.
Beers that make you feel warm,
Yeah.
spicy.
Warm or festive, you
Yeah.
know, just something fun. So I think the first one we're going to start with is New Belgium's 1554. This is actually just won a gold medal at GABF this year as a historical beer, right? So it's kind of a reinvention of an old medieval European beer style.
Fun. We're throwing it back.
Medieval.
It's historic.
Medieval
This
stuff.
beer dates back to like the 1300s.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
Where?
but it's got
Germany?
a little
Not
bit
the
of
1500s?
well, okay, so they found this recipe in a book that was published in 1554.
That's crazy. This is ancient
Wow,
beer.
That's where the name
That's
comes
the
from.
lore.
Mhm.
I was just, you brought this and I saw it over there and I was like, I haven't had this in probably 10 years.
Yeah, we
Ancient
got
for
lucky.
Jimmy,
We
too.
got this delivered on accident when we did a beer pick or a
Ooh.
beer order, and I was like,
Accident
"Oh, what a
beer.
happy accident!"
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
the best
Yeah,
kind of
thank
you.
accident.
So, but it's great. It doesn't really fall under any modern beer styles, but it's kind of a darker beer that's got some like chocolatey notes. It's got a little bit of black licorice. And the other unique thing is that this is seasoned with gruit instead of hops.
Oh.
Well, there are a little bit of hops in it, I think, but yeah. Just
What is gruit?
kind of fun. So gruit was
Who grew it?
kind of
Screw it.
it's like an ancient mixture of
Ancient
like
grain.
spices and herbs and other seasonings that would actually get mixed with the grain and then sold to brewers, and they were forced to use it in their beers. And this is what was popular before hops came around in like the 1400s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
Shout
Chelsea.
Is this like
Yeah, cheers.
German beer? This like Czech Republic?
Um,
Where are we at?
I think it's kind of a Belgian-ish.
Okay.
Central Europe, if
Yeah.
you will.
Toasty, but not too toasty. Like, this is very like nice, light, kind of caramely, like close to a porter,
Yeah,
but a little
but
sweeter.
it's not a porter.
no,
Yeah,
no, not at all.
yeah.
Shh, not-
Yeah, it's just kind of a nice, like, darker beer. The ABV's not too high. I mean, it's 6%, so it's kind of in the normal range. And it's interesting because it's a lager that's fermented at warmer, like, ale temperatures.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah.
This is a cask beer?
It probably could be served on cask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Certainly was at some point.
It
in the
was,
1500s.
yeah. Back in the day.
That actually would be good on cask.
Yeah, it would. We should make one.
Stay on cask.
Sorry.
Okay.
But like, so I think this makes a good fall beer. Like, just again, those like
Yeah.
toasty, chocolatey, kind of nutty flavors.
Absolutely.
Goes well with different desserts and stuff. Stands up to some of the larger meals and stuff.
I feel like this would be really good with grilled meats, like
Ooh,
barbecue.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some ribs.
Mhm.
Ooh, some ribs in 1554.
Yeah, and like roasted veggies,
Ribs.
beef stew, pot roast.
Yeah,
I think this would
I do
work
think
with
like
a
pot
lot of
roast.
those
Like I put red wine in my pot roast yesterday, but
Yeah,
I think
you
a
messed
good
up.
dark. Yeah, I didn't. Although I don't think I'd put 1554 in there because I'd rather drink it.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Priority.
So I think it actually would pair well.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I had some leftovers just a little bit ago, and it's still like the flavor's still there. And they're
Okay, thanks for bringing some for the rest of us.
sorry. Fresh homemade pasta.
This man.
This guy, you just show off.
All right.
I'm
What else
more
we got?
like when Chef Watson was talking about like hamburger helper. I was like, that's my jam.
Yeah.
I'm bored with that. Okay, the next one is you can see my hat, which I mean, can we pause for just a second and say I'm very uncomfortable wearing this hat in November because you shouldn't be wearing it until the night of Thanksgiving. That's my rule. Or drinking this beer, but I'm making an exception for you guys. So this is the Breckenridge Christmas Ale,
Ooh.
a very delicious beer. And actually, while we're talking about Breckenridge Brewery, just a reminder, they still have the pumpkin porter that supports students in our program for
Yeah.
professional development. So
Let's talk about that transition of beers, though, like from the pumpkin to
Mm-hmm.
the darker beers to what exactly is a holiday beer. Like,
Ooh.
gosh, I think it just depends on kind of the spices that are added and some of the seasonings. And pumpkin beers, obviously, like I think they should have pumpkin in them. Sometimes some breweries will call it a pumpkin beer and they'll just use like pumpkin pie spice. That's cheating.
I disagree with that.
Fake
I'm with
cheating.
you on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's not.
Throw some
Pumpkin
pumpkin
beer.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, the Breckenridge beer, it does have pumpkin in it. And the Women in Beer chapter actually came up with their own custom pumpkin spice blend.
Ooh.
So it was quite delicious. Maddie and Steve, you were there.
It's
Like,
good beer.
Yeah,
Was it good?
It was a very
It's
good
good
beer.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
When,
but yeah, I mean,
Are pumpkin beer, like, how long have pumpkin beers been around? Like, are they
probably forever.
forever?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, as far back as, like, the 1300s?
Probably. Like,
There's a
I mean,
reason
there
it's a
are like
tradition.
farmhouse ales where you throw anything in there and ferment it.
True.
You know?
Yeah, it's just about fermenting the
Especially
sugars and,
before refrigeration, like pumpkins wouldn't
Yeah.
last very long. So
Yeah.
might as well
Okay.
throw it in a beer. It's a good source of fermentables and
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
I'd be curious to actually look that up.
Hmm.
The first pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get to
Okay.
this.
All right.
I know
Back
you want
to
to
the
put off
Breckenridge.
drinking this until
I do. It
Much
just
later.
Feels, I love this beer, but it feels so wrong.
when do you start drinking?
The night of Thanksgiving, like after Thanksgiving dinner,
Okay.
then you can switch to Christmas.
Then it's holiday time.
I blame my dad because we can't, there's no leapfrogging holidays. So, like, my house right now is still all pumpkins and, like, leaves
we
and
just
stuff.
took down our Halloween decorations.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But like
that's fine.
Halloween plays right into like the fall time with the pumpkins and everything and
Yeah.
leaves. So
Yeah. I mean, I ran into a friend at Starbucks this morning who got in a fight with his wife because he plugged in a Santa Claus already. And then she went outside and unplugged it. She was like, it's not time yet.
fair.
And I was like,
It's a hot topic.
me and your wife get along great. So anyway,
All right.
okay.
Holiday beers.
Christmas ale. So this one has some kind of common holiday spices, but they also use hops that have a little bit of like a resiny character. So it's almost kind of like a little Christmas tree action kind
Malty,
of happening
full
in this
bodied
beer.
winter warmer.
Mm-hmm.
I got some info on the pumpkin beer. The only thing I could find is like colonial America, like 1700s is for sure when it was in America.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Obviously, because people came over in that
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's when we started documenting things.
Yeah. Well, that and like when the colonists first came to America, barley doesn't grow very well in the Northeast. And so they, sometimes they had to resort to
Pivot to
making beer
pumpkin.
with other stuff.
Well, I know it's
Cheers. It's a little early.
yeah, but thanks for making the exception.
I love you guys so much.
How is it?
It's very good. It's drier than the 1554.
It is
I would
drier,
say.
yeah.
Interesting.
It's a little
Quite
bit,
a bit.
a little more bitters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's got like a little bit of the baking spicy kind
Yeah.
of notes. But yeah, definitely.
It's
I
a
feel
little
like the
bit of,
hop
a mace
character,
and, like,
is a little bit Christmas tree-ish,
We're coming over for the tasting.
We want
I
to
would say I
drink.
feel like you guys should like grab some.
We're
glassware.
drinking.
Yeah.
I moved them
BYO
closer.
glass.
Okay. Oh, which one should we do next? I think.
There you go.
15. Oh, we gotta catch up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let me set that down.
quickly, expeditiously.
Oh yeah. Like
Excellent.
how? Well, is that good?
That's
No, come on.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It just happened.
All right, thank you.
This
Don't
is the
say
first
I
beer.
don't
Merci,
watch
monsieur.
out for you.
That's right.
Dankeschön, German beer.
This is
Danke.
Or is it Belgian?
the
Sorry.
medieval.
Cheers to
Oh,
1554.
oh gosh,
Oh.
where is it? Okay, cheers.
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 Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to like it because I don't really like beers this color,
Yeah,
but it's kind of really good.
Yeah.
Like, I
it's
get it.
lighter almost.
Mhm.
So it's not
Yeah.
heavy.
I think dark beers scare a lot of people because
Mhm.
people think they're just going to be
It's
like
me,
big,
I'm the
heavy
people.
beers, but
No.
there's a lot of beautiful dark color beers that are actually very kind of light and sessionable, and
So I like the tradition of like seasonal beers, right?
Mhm.
Like just we do it naturally with food because we have certain foods at different times, different holidays, different whatever's fresh and everything too. But I think a lot of people forget to do that with their beverage side of things too, right? And
Yeah.
whether it's the cocktails or mocktails or even just the shrubs and stuff, utilizing shrubbery. I like the tradition of it, right? And
Drink seasonally.
yeah.
Going next. Christmas.
Christmas ale.
Okay.
Is it blasphemous to do same glass? Will you yell at me?
I will. Get
Yes.
a new
Okay.
glass.
Okay, I don't know the rules.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
why I asked.
I got one.
Thank you, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
Where'd she go? Oh. I should tell you guys the story when I was little. Well, I was in middle school, so I should have known better. But I was charged with making the pecan pie. And I was like, follow the directions. I'm like, you got it. And I think it called for like 2 eggs. And my mom came and I had like the pie crust, and there were 2 lumps in the pie crust. My mom's like, what are those? And I was like, the eggs? And she was like, so anyway, that's why
That pairs well with this beer.
that's why I teach beer class and not Anyway,
All right, what do we got next?
I think we'll do this one
Yeah,
next.
say that barley one's got to be last.
Yeah. So this is a very fun festive beer. It's an import. It's Lindemann's Framboise, and it is a raspberry lambic. It's the nice thing about this one is everybody likes it. It tastes great,
Right.
and it's low in ABV. It's like less than 3%. So
Sometimes
you
that's fun.
You can have fun with it. But
Yeah,
look at this is. I just think it's great and festive. Obviously, it's a raspberry lambic, so it's got a ton of fresh raspberry, like almost raspberry jammy kind of notes.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beer.
Isn't it? It's just beautiful. It's very sweet.
So shout out to my buddy in IT, Marquez. He was just saying he was just saying in here while he was helping fix some of our rooms that he doesn't really love beer and like was looking for something to
this
maybe
is a good one.
Yeah, and I told him like this is a good.
It's a gateway beer.
It is. It's totally a gateway beer. And so try this one out, sir.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That was so
Cheers.
loud. I'm so sorry.
Alice?
I feel like a lot of people get scared about beer because they don't like the taste of it. But there's beers that are like fruity and. Like,
There's a
other
beer for
things.
There's
everybody.
a beer for everyone.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have a teeny tiny.
Oh my gosh.
Of some raspberry jam.
Jess, you need to get your glass.
I got it.
Oh, that's yours? Yeah.
Oh no, you got the
No,
bottom.
that's
Nope.
perfect. Say
we
less.
we have those. We
Okay.
just need to
I'm
open
good.
them.
I love the framboise,
Oh,
but
wow,
I've
it smells
been
good.
lucky enough to share classes with Katie, so I've got to
And
try
if
it
this
several
with like a
times.
charcuterie
It is one
board.
of my favorites, and if you're, it's kind of hard to find a beer for dessert, but this one would definitely go there, especially anything involving cheesecake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was also just thinking like some goat cheese.
No, this
Yes.
is a cheese
Like
board
goat
right
cheese
here.
and nuts and yeah.
This is a cheese board
Would it
beer.
match with the baguette, goat cheese,
Uh-huh.
and lemon curd situation?
Yeah.
My first thought was a baguette.
Yep. Even
Absolutely.
some stone ground mustard.
Oh, okay.
The other nice
That's
thing
a
about
lot.
this beer style is that you can get lots of different flavors. So Creek is made with sour cherries, and that's another really fun festive one. They make a peach variety, which is even sweeter than this. So it's almost like too sweet for me, but it is quite delicious. Apples, blackberry, cassis, just a lot of different flavors. So
Is this one barrel aged?
it is barrel aged because
Put it in a barrel.
lambics just the way they're made.
That's what
is
they do.
They're fermented
Yeah.
in barrels.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Delicious.
It is
It
quite
is.
nice and just so beautiful.
All right, let's move on to the Haas.
Okay,
of
the last one.
holiday beers.
This is a local brewery, River North,
Ooh.
Bucket of Bolts barley wine, and this is kind of an English style barley wine. So this one's a high ABV, but it's got a lot of notes of like kind of caramel and toffee, and maybe just like a pinch of chocolate. Not like roasted chocolate, but like a lighter chocolate. So this is a great winter warmer. Just you're cold, you're sitting by a fire. This is definitely a beer you want to let warm up for a little while.
Ooh,
So
warm
serve
beer.
it a little bit.
Okay.
Not warm.
Cellar temp.
Cellar temp.
Cellar
like
temp
55.
beer.
Yeah, 50 to 55 is good. But yeah, thank you, my assistant. But yeah, and this
Thank
beer
you.
it's sweet, very sweet, fuller bodied, high ABV, like around 10%.
Wow.
So yeah, but cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. There you go.
Smells interesting.
Oh, I was like, cheers, your empty glass.
Oh, cheers.
You can't do that.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers
Jessica,
Good food
Steve.
to drinking seasonally.
There's one more beer I wanted to mention, and we didn't have any upstairs. But it's a Belgian blonde ale.
Ooh.
Those are good because those have like vanilla and clove notes, and
Yeah.
they, like to me, taste like a Christmas cookie. But it's not a sweet beer; it still finishes dry.
What is
High
a
carbonation,
good Belgian blend to look for in the stores?
Leffy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I like that one. It's an import, but
Important.
anyway, the first time I tasted that beer, it made me think of Christmas cookies. So, in my mind, it's not a Christmas beer, but in my mind, it is. So,
Mhm.
wanted to mention it. So,
I do love like the toffee and like that caramel, like
in this one,
yeah.
I feel like this might be my least favorite, if I'm being real.
Okay.
It's okay.
And barley wines are they're intense. Like,
Mhm.
it's a lot
Yeah, it's
to
just
get your mind around.
Yeah.
Actually,
I feel it, like, you feel it going down.
Burn,
It's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a
What's the
winter
ABV?
warmer.
Like-
It's like 10,
Try to save money
11.2,
on
I
heat.
lied.
Drink
Yeah,
this one.
11.2.
11.2.
Wow.
if you were gonna have a beer that stood up to fruitcake, I think this would be it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm
Absolutely.
getting kind of the dried fruit.
Yeah.
spice.
Mhm.
Like a panettone.
Yeah.
Yep, panettone. There you go. A panettone.
Ooh,
and a barley
okay.
wine.
All right.
What about your, what's your log that you make?
Oh, you.
Yule
log.
What's your log?
What's the log you make?
Oh, bouche de Noël.
Where do
So
you
like
make your
Yeah,
log?
it's a
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
cake. It's a
Bouche de
sponge
Noël.
cake rolled with whipped cream, chocolate ganache on the outside,
Oh,
and meringue
okay.
mushrooms.
All right, so maybe pair that one with like maybe the 1554.
Oh, this is
All right,
fun.
we're gonna have
nice
to try
chocolate
it.
flavor in there with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Holiday.
All right, let
cake.
me know when you make it. Your
All right.
log.
Okay. All right. Will do.
Well,
Will do.
to holiday beers.
Oh, to holiday beers.
Cheers.
Cheers everyone.